Hello there everybody, this is Graham, also known as the Collector 75. Welcome to another Transformers knockoff review. Before I actually get onto the figure itself, just want to give you a little update. My son was born last week, and anyone who tells you that they're prepared for fatherhood, believe me mate, nothing prepares you for the worry and the sleepless nights. Especially for me and my wife, especially my wife, bloody hell, she didn't get no sleep for 4 days solid. Anyway, things do calm down a little bit after a while, but bloody hell. Jesus, that's a toll. Anyway, right, so that's one little bit of news out of the way. And I thought I'd just give you an update of what I've been buying lately, because I've been buying a few things, probably things that I shouldn't have really. Let's just go. I've got this for my anniversary present with my wife. Not actual wedding anniversary, but just when we got together. And actually my son was born on the anniversary of when we actually got together, so I thought that was actually really nice. Anyway, but this is what my wife decided to get me. Well, I decided I wanted actually the Jet Vehicle, but I can't seem to see it really, but I managed to get just a Vehicle because they never released him in this country, which was a shame really, and I did like just the look of him. So I got Arms Micron number 14, which was the Vehicle. Not a bad little figure really, just a shame it's a bit small, but it does come with the little actual Target Mastery-ish type of thing, and does remind me actually of, because it's made by Tomy and Takara, does kind of remind me of the Zoids, the little, because you have to make up those little gun things. Yes, it does remind me of Zoids really. What else have I bought just lately? I'm going to show this one off. I actually forgot about this one, but I want to show this off because I do like this. This is probably a mistake, which I shouldn't really have bought this one, but I did buy Warhammer 40,000 Dark Vengeance. I haven't actually opened it yet. I actually bought this for my son, as silly as it sounds, because he can't actually play it for another 10 or so years. But I was deciding maybe to paint up the figures or not. I mean, I went down to Games Workshop a few weeks ago now and did a little bit of painting on a couple of figures there. Not too bad, not the greatest either, but it's coming along. But we'll come to another bit of that, because I actually went down there because I wanted some advice to paint up the figure that I'm going to be talking about in a minute. Put those back up there. What else have I been buying lately? I've got another couple of figures. I did buy, now it's going to be a little bit out of reach here, just for the camera. This is of course Masterpiece Soundwave. This is actually a damn good figure. I'm just a little bit concerned about the leg joints just on the hip there, because they're damn tight and it looks like they might snap, but no one else has had that problem, so I'm probably just over worrying, to be honest. But it does have the added feature that you can have 3 cassettes in him. A little bit of an own goal, I think, Hasbro and Takara scored there, was the fact that they've made the cassettes exactly the same size as the original G1. So if you don't want to buy the Masterpiece cassettes, you can use your old G1 cassettes, which is a bit strange. You'd think they would have made them a bit bigger, forcing you to buy the Masterpiece ones, but there we go. Never mind. And one other toy that I did buy, which is a damn good toy. I haven't actually transformed it yet, because I got this one the other day, and then well, my son decided to keep me up awake for 24 hours solid near enough, so I didn't really get a lot to actually do with this one. This is of course not Masterpiece, this is the Fans Toys Quake Wave, or Shockwave. I know it's slightly out of shot, let me just see if I can readjust it just for slightly. This is an absolutely fantastic figure. I haven't actually transformed it yet, but I'm not totally impressed with the gun mode, if I'm honest with you. It looks good. It's just something about it that seems a little off to me, but this robot mode is brilliant. I mean, it's articulated, it's great, just looks Shockwave all over, it's brilliant, absolutely fantastic. If anyone else has got this, mine didn't come with any batteries, I assume all the others didn't, or is it just me? Otherwise I'm going to have to go out and buy some before I can actually, because I want to do a good review of it, so I have to buy some before I can review it, so there we go. Right, so anyway, one last one before I get on. I went down to Poundland the other day when I was paying some money into the bank, and I saw these. I thought, well, I know they're weird little knockoff versions of the Machine Wars or G2 or some other things that I know have been released loads of times, of these little sort of jet things, and I thought, you know what, they look pretty cool. They're utter shit. They're so cheaply made, and they've taken out half the transformation. So I mean, if I've got this one in robot mode, his arms hang down halfway down his body, giving him a stupid look. He's loose as hell. It was £1. I thought, you know, I won't mind that. Why do I do it? Why do I do it? Anyway, let's get these out of the way. So I'm not bothered about them at all. But as you obviously guessed by the title of this video, we come to a knockoff that is very, very good. This, as you can see, this is the Voyager, or the so-called Voyager, Dark of the Moon Megatron. It's not a bad toy, just could have done with being a bit bigger. And I always wanted them to release a leader class size, because, you know, as they do, they seem to release figures in all multitudes of sizes, providing his name's Bumblebee or Optimus Prime. Megatron, however, never seems to get as much luck. He got a few in the first couple of films, but for Dark of the Moon, sod all, unless your name's Bumblebee, of course, which you'll get about 15,000 toys. So this one, unfortunately, just got this very, very pathetic, really, Voyager size. I mean, it's a good toy, but just needed to be bigger. I mean, he's a truck, for God's sake, you know. So anyway, luckily, I did see on recamended.com a few weeks ago, and I just had to buy it straight there and then, which was a knockoff version of this toy. Now, it was slightly oversized. And when I say slightly oversized, I do mean quite massively oversized. I mean, there he is right next to it. This is why I buy knockoff toys, because now and again you get an absolutely amazing knockoff toy. I mean, look at the size of it. It's actually huge. I think it stands 70 centimeters in robot mode. That can't be, can it? That's nearly a meter tall. Anyway, it's quite big. It is. I mean, this truck mode. I haven't actually measured it, but you can look on recamended.com. I think it's about. I can't remember what it cost me actually. It cost me about 60 quid in total with the postage. And recamended.com, I'll tell you something though, good site, does rip you off on the postage a little bit. So there we go, it's my only gripe with them. But I'd sold some stuff on eBay, so it only actually cost me about a tenner with what I had to put to the actual money that I'd sold. I was expecting it to be loose as hell, kind of like that War for Cybertron oversized version that I've got of Optimus Prime. This one is tight joints. It's absolutely brilliant. I can't recommend this highly enough. I think it's brilliant. If you like that Dark of the Moon Megatron, this is for you. This is a fantastic toy. It's absolutely brilliant. It's got everything. The only thing I will say they missed off, don't know if I'm going to be able to come around to the front here. I won't actually show it on this one, but I'll show it on this one. He's obviously got, if you can see it in the light, he's got Mac written across the front of these snowplow, not snowplow, but that thing in the front. Unfortunately, they left it off this version, which is a shame. And I think this is exactly why I actually loved this Dark of the Moon Megatron, because obviously he's a Mack truck, a tanker truck, and I loved the film Convoy. When I was a kid, I used to play it every day on the school holidays when I was at home, driving my mum fucking insane. So I love that. That's probably why I love this. And so getting this is brilliant. I mean, it does come with the same feature. You can actually slightly turn the trailer slightly, not to any great degree, but then again you couldn't on the Voyager one either. Other than that, it's brilliant. All the wheels roll. It does come with a little tarpaulin on the back. The wheels roll. This section turns into exactly the same mech tech gun as the original Voyager. I think it's brilliant. I can't recommend it enough. I'm not going to show you the transformation on screen because it's far too large, and it's you won't want to watch this video for the transformation really. But saying that, it's got exactly the same transformation as the Voyager. No real problems. So anyway, I'm going to stop this video here. We're going to transform it, and I'll be right back. So here he is, transformed, and as you can see, just the complete and utter size difference between his original Dark of the Moon Voyager self, and it just looks absolutely huge and humongous. And this is just exactly what I want, just exactly what I wanted from this figure. I can't tell you how pleased I am with this figure. Let's have a look at his articulation. Well, it's got exactly the same articulation as his so-called Voyager counterpart, really, apart from obviously where you've got this massive gun on it. It does weigh his arm down somewhat. As you can see, he's a little unsteady on his feet there, so it will just bring his arm down. But if you disconnect it, he's got great strong joints. The only other problem that you might find is just trying to position the legs just enough so you can stand him correctly. You don't get it too much with these original Voyager because obviously there's not much weight behind him. But as soon as you get a lot of weight, the feet are okay, but because they're just an upscaled version of his Voyager one, it could have done with slight ball joints on them just to give him that little extra stability. So, some sort of heel spur, that would have been brilliant. Other than that, I mean, he's brilliant. I mean, he comes with all the same articulation. He comes with his cape, but he comes with this cape. Well, I couldn't call it a cape. And it just covers him up exactly the same. I'm actually going to try and do some not modifications, but I'm going to try and paint this up, give it the texture of a real cape, because it's great. It's just like that one. Let me take it off because I want to demonstrate some things in a moment without him falling over. Oh, there we go. See if you can see if it's going to zoom in too well. As you can see, it's great textured on there and everything. I'm going to paint the belt buckles, going to paint them gold or something like that, because I think that's what sort of like belt buckles are coloured. I'm going to try and get some paint into the textured crevices there, just to bring it out, bring all the detail out. So I think that will look absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. I'm going to put that down there. Going to just pick my camera up for a second, just so we can zoom in on a few other little features of this guy. Here he is. Here's his head sculpt. And again, it is a faithful representation. I don't know if I've got his neck so far up, actually. I didn't think I did, because I transformed the Voyager one just now, and I don't think I had it quite far in. But it is a great head sculpt. I can't remember if it's on ball joint, because there is a reason. It does sort of swivel from side to side. But this actual toy does come with an extra added feature. On the back, he does have a little button, and he does have some electric lights and sounds. As you can see, his little eyes are lighting up. Just what these sounds are, or where they were taken from, I haven't got a clue, because there is one really funny one. Hold on. That's just a classic blaster sound. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Bloody hell, I'll get my words in. I don't know where he gets a phone from, but I think this is the most strangest one. Let's go, Rangers! Let's go, Dangers, or Rangers. I thought it might have been taken from a Power Rangers toy, but I don't think it is. It could be, for all I know. But if anyone knows, I don't think there's any more. Hold on. No, there we go. Yeah, so it's a bit strange, but it does come with all the little added detail of the rust, and I'm going to try and pick out that rust at some point all over the figure, because I think this figure is absolutely brilliant. I love it. I'm going to put the camera down because it's probably shaking to high heaven. There we go. Sorry about this, guys. Just make sure I get it in there. There we go. So it's trying to position this so it's actually so everyone can see it. There we go. I mean, it's brilliant. You know, you're getting all the range of motion on his arms. Just absolutely great. I love it. I think it's a great figure. Like I say, the legs do move great, but just because of the weight of the figure now, it can be a little bit troublesome just to get in position correctly. But I think it's just an amazing toy. I think it's brilliant. Probably like I said right at the start of this video, it is just one of those toys that I wanted as a leader class. Yeah, this one is just brilliant. I know there's a few others out there. I think there's obviously like the larger Voyager, Optimus Prime and everything like that. And I think there's a huge Ironhide and a few others. But this is the one that I wanted. I wanted Megatron. When I first saw it on chimungmung.com, I really did think it was the not the Dark of the Moon, but the Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. That had been pretty damn cool. But then I saw it was this one, and I just so much wanted this Voyager Megatron as a larger toy, because I think it deserved it just because he turned into a truck. Right, I'm going to leave this review there. I hope you liked it. It has been my pleasure to bring this to you, because like I said at the start, sometimes you get a knockoff toy that is absolutely it does reaffirm your faith in knockoff toys, as strange as it sounds. Right, anyway, so this has been Graham, the Collector 75, and I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.